Hands, hands, hands. Hey, hey, what are you doing? Hey, hey.
Coming right there.
All right, Tactical Rifleman Nation, this is Z here again with hopefully a good video for you guys. I've got my compadres, Emery and Carl. They're gonna be helping me here shortly. But what we wanted to do was get into the home defense, close quarters battle aspect of things. Carl's done a video. He said he's clearing his house with this baby. He's got maximum amount of ammo to go the distance, and he can pretty much use this in any certain way to get out far or stay in close. We use it in all aspects and all facets. It's what we do. So we prefer this rifle. So for this video and for our purposes, we'll be using the rifle. All right, actually Carl's beautiful tactical edge rifle. Thank you, sir. So what I want to talk about is we're not getting into the nuts and bolts of how you're going to clear. Yeah, I'll be one man clearing because we're talking about home defense, right? So it's just me unless you got your kids. I've got a fire team at home, so maybe I could train them to help me, but I'd rather them just stay out of the way because they're not at that level yet. So keeping that in mind, I'm clearing by myself. Maybe I know something's going on, maybe I don't. Think about it. Home defense, something going on in your house. Do you know if it's one person? Do you know if it's two? Do you know what they're willing to do? Do you know why they're there? Chances are, statistics will tell you that if you find somebody in the house, they're probably just trying to take something. I don't rely on that though, right? I don't know what's going on in that person's mind, and yeah, I don't want to kill people if I don't have to. But if there's somebody in my house and I feel like my life is in danger or my family's life is in danger, then I'm going to handle the situation like it needs to be handled, right? So meet violence with violence. If I find somebody in my house, say I walk in and Carl is sniffing the panties from my drawer over here, I say, hey, Carl, I address Carl. Still got the rest of the room because I don't always know Carl's by himself. And then his buddy sees that I have a gun pointed at Carl, so his buddy decides that, hey, this is not a robbery anymore. He's about to kill my buddy because he's scared as well. And he draws his gun or his knife or whatever it may be and comes at me. Now he's turned the situation into a life or death situation for one of us, right? So that could happen. So we're going to address that a little bit. While we're addressing that, we'll talk about some of the principles that we used in our career in the military. I'm not giving away too much information. It's pretty common sense. We used the priorities of work of dead room living, meaning dead room living is the threat, whoever needs to be taken care of as far as eliminating the threat, and we called them dead because we were a little rough around the edges, but it could just mean the threat. Take care of the threat, still continue to finish the room, right? Whatever's left in the room, dead space, unknown areas, and also deal with the living. So what if the living gets in front of me first? The unknown, the person that I run into maybe when I round the corner and he's right there, well, I have to control them somehow, and sometimes that's violently, physically kicking them, muzzle punching them into the chest, moving them to the center of the room, throwing them out of my way, being violent and aggressive as fast as I can, right? And still finishing up my priorities of work in the room as far as where the threat might be or the dead space in the room, what I haven't cleared yet, right? Because I don't know what's going on, right? So being untrained or someone who hasn't experienced this a lot or put yourself through the paces, your tendency is to get tunnel vision, right? So if I see one guy, if Carl comes up to me here and I see him, I mean, I'm gonna be freaked out. I'm scared too, right? That's why we require training. I come in, I get scared, so I'm already fear. We talked about this many times in videos. I'm behind the power curve. My skill level is decreasing because I'm scared as hell. And then also, he surprised the shit out of me. I was looking for something, but I was hoping it wasn't something real, and now I see it's real. There's really a stranger in my house. I decrease that much more. And now, when I get eyes on him, physiologically, tunnel vision, audio exclusion, all that good stuff, I'm like, hands, what are you doing in my house? Blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I'm not just gunning him down yet, right? Don't want to break the law. But the room's not finished here. So I get focused on Carl, and I come right in here, and then Emery comes out of nowhere and sideswipes me because he thinks I'm about to kill Carl, and this is a bad situation all around, right? So we don't want that. So let's keep that in mind, and we're going to go through some scenarios. We're going to put Carl and Emery in different positions and hopefully give you some ideas to consider when coming in and clearing a room using our little bedroom here. Hey, what the fuck you doing? Hands, hands, hands. Hey, get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. What's going on over here? What are you doing, man?
Just here for the
Honey,
TV.
call 911. Hands, hands, hands. Hey, hey. What are you doing? Hey, hey. Get the fuck off me.
Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, get up. Get off the bed. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. All the way down. Honey, call the fucking police. Hands. Hands. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. All the way down. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Ah, fuck, dude.
You got to take that. Listen, honey, call the cops. What do you got on you, buddy?
Nothing,
What do you got on you?
Nothing.
You got all my shit? Put my shit back. Hey!
Oh, what
Hey!
the fuck?
Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Get down. I want you down on your knees. Down on your knees. Down on your knees. Don't move. Get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. Get the fuck down. Listen. Get down on your knees. I'm calling the cops. Everybody, everything's fine. Everything's fine, man. Chill. All right. All the way down to your belly. To your belly. To your belly. To your belly. What are you doing? Put it down. So, guys, when you're clearing a room in your house, like I was saying, there could be multiple threats. You don't know what's going on. So we did a couple scenarios for you guys. We had one of the guys that I started controlling from the doorway. I don't know why he's there. I see him in my house. Obviously, he's not supposed to be there. Start controlling him. And then I find that he has a buddy in the room, and he goes for his gun. He starts becoming a threat, right? So I handled that threat. I met his level of force or my level of force, right? And then I continued to clear the room and control the bad guy that was an unknown that decided that he wasn't going to fight, right? Controlled him still. We come in, I wanted to show you what happens if you get tunnel vision. We came in, I see a threat or I see a person, an unknown, I start controlling them, I move to them, I turn my back on the rest of the room, and the threat is in the closet. He's doing something over there, I didn't see him right away. So he comes and he takes advantage of the situation, and I'm dead or I'm knocked out, or at least at a minimum, he got the drop on me. Whatever happens from there, who knows? Then we come in and we just talk about finishing the room up, having my barrel pointed in the direction of the potential threat, but being able to shoulder check, basically move my head around. When you're clearing as one person, and we'll get into this more detail in another video, but I can look over my shoulder and clear dead space or unknown areas because I don't want to turn my back on potential threats in the room, even though at that point in time, they're complying, right? So we give you a couple videos to look through these, see where I went wrong, hammer away in the comments, let us know what you think. Hopefully you take this into consideration and it makes you think about your training a little bit, and it helps you become more capable as a citizen for your home defense and protecting you and yours and your loved ones.
If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so you don't miss out on anything.